Good morning, Soul Tribe. Thank you guys so much for returning back to my channel. This is Soul Healings with Dana. Just to let everybody know, my gift shop is officially open. Thank you to everybody who's checked it out and made a few purchases. That is so super cool. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So if you're interested in looking at my gift shop, checking it out, you can find that information in the description box below, okay? Alright, so I'm going to go ahead, we're going to jump into this reading. This is a signs he is serious about you. Now we're taking a look at his body language, actions, words, so on and so forth, okay? So the timestamps for this reading are in your description box below, along with ways to donate to the channel and book with me, okay? Pause the video if you need to, take your time, and I will see you at your pile. Alright, pile number one, I have a lot of cards, but don't worry, you're going to be able to see everything here, okay? So, signs he is serious about you, body language, actions, and words. This card grabbed my attention first, okay? So, I think that the signs that this person is serious about you, you're going to see it more through their actions, okay? We do have something happening here, and it's a little troublesome, okay? This could very well be a person at a distance from you, somebody you've met online, like a dating website, something like this, but there's distance, okay? And there's even this feeling of like emotional distance, okay? So there's maybe you're experiencing this, like you're giving so much of your energy into this connection, but you're not necessarily getting it back here, okay? I'm only a little concerned about this because we have deception playing a big part inside of this reading, okay? So we want to make sure, and you want to make sure that this is not somebody that is popping in and out of your life here, playing games with you here, covering their tracks is what I just heard. They're kind of covering their tracks. Backtracking is what I'm hearing too. They're backtracking on things. They probably have made you feel like you were special and very, very important here. But I think for me, it's like the pressure on this person. They kind of did some backtracking here. They're backtracking in their words. So that's something that needs to be addressed. That's something that needs to look at. We're dealing with a person that is not necessarily trying to take, it just doesn't feel serious to me, okay? We're looking at a person that is resisting change in their life here, okay? So it is very possible that that's kind of the reason why that they have done some backtracking. The word, they keep using this backtracking. They're saying backtracking with me. So I know that's going to resonate with somebody here. They may be, very playful in their approach here. They're probably, staying connected with you, but possibly not taking the connection to the next level here, okay? So if we're really wanting to know if this person is serious about this connection, it's gonna be in their actions, okay? So some of the actions that you would probably see would be, I'm gonna say that, because I'm really drawn to the world, okay? So I'm gonna say this is gonna be somebody who has multiple dating profiles, okay? And in their actions, what you would want to see is them deleting those profiles, changing the status on their profile, like I'm in a relationship with so and so, and public, like making it publicly known to other people that they're now in a serious relationship here. Okay, if they still have like their dating profiles still up, I would question that. Okay, especially if this person has been saying, you're so special to me, you're my one and only, I want to make this happen, I want to make this work, and they're in it, okay, and they're in it, and you guys are together and you're doing your own thing here. I would question the reasons why this person would still have their dating profile available. Okay, that's just one feeling that I'm getting off of this connection. Okay. Also, in his actions, you want to make sure that this person is not taking more than they're giving to you. Okay, so you want to be mindful of that. You want to ask yourself, is this person, giving me all of them? Okay, are they doing things for me? Are their actions lining up with their words at this point here? Okay, remember, it's in this person's actions. So we want to make sure that they are, not taking advantage of you, taking you for your money. This is going to be a person that won't ghost you. They don't ghost you. They're serious about what they say, okay? This is going to be a person that makes the date, and they also keep that date with you, okay? So if they say something like, well, let's go out this Friday, and Friday starts rolling around, and they change the plans, what you want to look out for is somebody who says, well, I can't make it Friday, let's go Saturday. Okay, if they say they just can't make it on Friday, they weren't serious about the date to begin with. They weren't serious about spending that time with you to begin with. Okay, so you want to be mindful if this person is playing games with you, ghosting you. Also, what you're looking out for is somebody that is they're open and honest with you. Okay, some days I need extra hands here, guys. But they're open and honest. Okay, they share parts of their lives that they normally wouldn't share with anybody else here. Okay, so in their actions, in conversation, they'll probably tell you, what they've been through, what they're afraid of, their fears and stuff like this. But really, really what we're looking for is somebody that comes across, confidently, but they don't come across as somebody that is not seeing your value, not appreciating you, being fully, completely, and open and honest with you. Again, there is some heaviness here. There is some heaviness with just, there's a lot of deceit here, okay? There's a lot of it coming through here. There's a lot of red flags here with this. So I just want you to be mindful that this could potentially be a person that is not necessarily, not serious about this connection, okay? You really want to self-check yourself, you want to go within, you want to make sure that, is this person ghosted me? Have they ghosted me in the past? Are they telling me one thing and it goes the other way? Or do they come around just to like hit me up for cash? Do they do very erratic behavior, okay? Very impulsive, erratic behavior, you know, but they keep it light and airy just to keep you interested in this connection. But in the core of what's happening here is that they're not being honest with themselves. They're not appreciating themselves. They're not really loving themselves, okay? So for me, when somebody can't love themselves, they're not going to be able to love somebody else, okay? They keep things a secret, they lie, they cheat, they steal. Um, and there's money that is involved in this here. So just make sure that, this person isn't just coming around for their own selfish reasons here, okay? Um, let's see. In their actions too, in this energy, I'm gathering that this could be a very clingy person, somebody who's kind of needy, you know, um, somebody who just gets really attached to people, but doesn't necessarily have true intentions at this point of the ball game. This is not like the truest intentions here. Um, but you want to ask yourself, is this person, needy and clingy and just needing you more than you need them, But then at the same time, are you giving more of yourself than you're getting in return here, okay? So those are just little subtle things that are happening in this person's action, but overall the bigger things that you would be able to spot is the idea that if they do have dating profiles, or they're on like Facebook or where any other platform where you can change your relationship status, if they're serious about what they're saying to you, that would have changed by now. Those accounts would have been deleted here, okay? That is your number one thing here, okay? That is exactly the action that this person needs to take, okay? Now, if you're not seeing that, you might want to question what's happening here. Is this a serious connection? Is this person really, really wanting to be in this connection, But for right now, I feel like this is a person there's when these two cards are sitting side by side, I mean, seriously, we're talking about resistance. We're talking about protecting. We're talking about, not fully opening up here. Okay. So in their actions, if there are times where you're having conversations with this person and they don't seem to like really open up and they don't seem to tell you the full story, then that's something else that needs to be looked at here, okay? Again, a lot of money talk is coming through with this, okay? A lot of money talk. So you just want to make sure that you're not being taken advantage of. Like, this person should see your value, okay? So you want to make sure too that you're not giving this person money, okay? That can be really scary. I've worked with a few people who, and this ring is so true, and not to put people's business out in full blast, but it does need to be said that, there are people on the internet who are manipulators. They'll manipulate you and talk you right out of your damn money. Next thing you know, you've given this person over $5,000 over time, so, and that can be scary. That could be scary, Somebody can come along and they can just tell you, you're the greatest person in the world, while they're saying that to 16 other people on the internet, collecting their cash too, okay? So let's be mindful. I think it's important for you to be completely open and honest with yourself here, okay? So really, is this person's actions meeting their words, okay? So if they're saying to you, so like hypothetically they say, um, like if they make plans to move closer to you, okay, and you've been waiting for this to happen for what, 6 to 8 months, or possibly a year. So I know I've worked with somebody who've been waiting 9, 10 years for somebody to come back around, but like, and it never happens, you know. So you really, with pile number one, I'm feeling the actions have got to line up with what they're telling you, okay? Actions speak louder than words. I think that's the biggest takeaway message, especially in this kind of energy. We're looking at this person's efforts. We're looking at, are they serious? Anybody that is serious about making it happen, making it work in a connection, they would have been there yesterday, okay? You feel me? So he, may say that you're special, you're one of a kind, but you want to make sure that he's not taking more and more from you, okay? Basically, you want to make sure that he's giving more than he's taking, okay? So that is coming through very clearly with these actions. You want to just make sure his actions are lining up with what he is saying, okay? Again, I put my fingers here and I feel like you want to also make sure that you're not being led on, you're not being breadcrumbed. Somebody's not like just coming around when they feel like coming around. They come around probably maybe for sex, for money, and also too, you want to make sure that this person is not coming around when they're like horny and bored, and just start saying and telling you everything that you need to hear, to manipulate you into like doing things that you may not be comfortable with here, okay? That's actually something that I'm feeling here. But there are red flags, and at this point in the ball game, what I'm encouraging you to do is just to pay attention. Pay attention to their actions and remind yourself that the actions of this person are, you just want to make sure they're lining up to what they're saying, okay? If they're serious, you'll know it, okay? Right now, this to me is very sneaky, childish behavior, and really in doing things behind your back. There are probably so many things that you're not aware of in this energy. And again, please take what resonates in this energy. I'm not trying to plant seeds of fear into anybody watching this, but I want you to be honest with yourself, okay? You want to make sure that this person is not popping in and out of your life. They're not ghosting you, something like that, okay? Well, I am going to leave that here. I think I've said enough in according to their actions here, okay? But please let me know in the comments below how you're feeling about this. Have you been seeing the red flags? Have you been ignoring the red flags? Paying attention to the red flags and doing something about the red flags. Everybody knows if you do something about it early, you're going to save yourself so much heartache and pain, especially over time, okay? So, is this a person that is valuing you? Is this a person that's meeting your standards? Is this a person playing games with you? Do some inner work. Start questioning yourself. Okay, ask yourself all the right questions when it comes to this person. Okay, you just want to make sure. Basically, again, I'm going to say it again before I let you go, but you want to make sure that their actions are lining up exactly to their words here. Okay. All right. So let me know in the comments below. If this has resonated with you, make sure you give the video a thumbs up. I'll see you guys in our next video. Bye. Okay, pile number 2. Signs he is serious about you. His body language, his actions, his words. And again, I apologize. I have more cards than I have room, but don't worry, you're going to be able to see everything that I have out here, okay? So, body language, actions, and words. First of all, this is a person who takes family very seriously here, okay? And if they still speak to their mother, they love and cherish their mother, okay? Which is extremely important, because a way a man treats his mother is the way he's going to treat you, okay? So if you ever run across a man who's very disrespectful to his parents, especially his mother, he will treat you the same way, okay? But if you see this person taking care of his mother and loving his mother, and especially if she's in her an elderly, geez, hello, he's just taking very good care of her. That's a very good indication that this is a person that just loves his mom. And I'm not calling him a mama's boy. I'm just saying it's a good indication that he's going to love you the same way. Okay? He probably respects women this way too. Okay? It's like, in a way, it's like a feeling of like, nobody will ever disrespect my mom or any other woman in my presence. Okay? So this does come through very, very clearly for me. Okay? So that's one in his actions, him taking care of women. If you ever just see him like holding a door for somebody, or giving another woman a friendly gesture, or helping her, possibly carrying her groceries, or just being nice and kind and polite to another female, that is a very good indication that this person is just a good person, and they will be serious about you here too. And here, let me smoosh these down. Is schmooze even a word? I don't know, guys. I've heard it. I've heard it on, I think it was Seinfeld. Schmooze. Okay, so in the High Priestess energy, for me, the energy off of her, especially with these cards, it just makes me feel like it's sacred. There's a sacred bond, a sacred connection, and this is what this person is looking for, okay? And it does come through. In this Caring Connections card too, especially with the Happy Family card. So this is definitely a lot lighter than pile number one. What we're looking at really, and what you should be paying attention to, okay, first is how this person is treating other women, okay? Their body language is going to be the more affectionate type here, okay? Now that can easily be mistaken for somebody who's clingy, who's needy, who something like that here, but don't overthink it here. This is just a person who wants to show their affection. They want to show their love. They want to make sure that, that this is how they express this to you. They possibly will hold your hand and walk with you. For me, this feels very open. Like they'll do this in public. If they really, really like you and they're really into you, they don't care who's around. Okay. So just hypothetically, you guys are out on a date and he reaches over and grabs your hand or gives you a hug in public. His body language is gonna just be about you and only you here, okay? And again, this person does not care who's standing around. He doesn't even care if his ex-girlfriend is standing in a corner watching him. He's gonna hug you and he's gonna show his affection physically, okay? There is a very small possibility that this person might have a hard time speaking about how much they love and care about you. At times, not all the time, okay? But this person, their actions will definitely be lining up to what they're saying here, their words, okay? And not only that, I really get the strong feeling that this is a person who they're going to introduce you to their friends. They're going to introduce you to their family. They're going to, like put you on display and say, this is my girl, this is my guy, nobody else can have this person, this is all mine. And they're very proud as a peacock. Okay, I just saw peacock feathers in my head. So proud as a peacock. And again, it's like, I don't care. I don't care what your opinion is. This is what I want in my life, you know? So pay attention to the idea or the fact that this person might be taking you to his best friend's house just to be like, hey, this is who I've been dating for a while. I'm proud of her. I'm proud of us. He probably will introduce you to his mother or mother-like figure here. But very, very proud as a peacock. Definitely saying, I'm taking this girl off the market. This girl is mine. She's no longer single and no longer mingling because this girl is mine, okay? Very, very sweet, very, very romantic, okay? This, you want to make sure to, I get the feeling, you want to make sure that things are balanced between the two of you at all times. I don't think you're going to have a problem with this. But again, like with pile number one, it's this feeling of like, you want to make sure you're not giving more than you're receiving here. But I don't think that's the case because this is an energy that's standing up, right? Okay. So I think I don't think you should be, well, then why bring it up if you don't want to be questioned, right? Okay, that's my bad. But I think that he will show you that he's serious by keeping things balanced, okay? Balance with money. So let's say you guys go on a date and you offer to pay for the date. So he'll say, okay, I'll take care of the next date. I'll cover that. And I just saw somebody in a movie theater, so it is very possible that he takes you on a date at a movie theater or a cinema and pays for everything. You know, it's very nice. It's just it's very observant. I will say it's a very observant kind of energy that pays attention to like not, what am I trying to say here? Just pays attention to, the little things that you do and kind of matches and meets what you do too, okay? But would be okay with giving more than they receive here, okay? Usually it's the other way around. The female energy gives more than the male, okay? But I digress. I'm not going to even get into that scenario, but anyways. So what else are we looking for here? Communication is going to be very consistent with this person, okay? Okay, they're tying me right back into the details. That's where I got hung up. I have to go right back into this, and then I'll talk more about their communication with you. But what they're telling me now is that this person does pay attention to the details, okay? So what they're looking for, what they do is they pay attention to, like, clues about you, perhaps your favorite color, they like your birthday, things like this. They put a lot of effort into the little things about you here, okay? And they remember that, So when they go out and they buy you a gift, they're making sure that it's going to be your favorite color. They're making sure that they make plans for your birthday, things like this. So this person, in their actions, you want to pay attention to see if this person is paying attention to you, okay, and paying attention to the little details about you, okay. This person may even find things about you that you don't even recognize, which is very, very sweet. And for some reason, I see stuff sitting on somebody's dresser. It's placed there as it doesn't seem to really have much meaning to you, but this person interprets it as, oh, she must really love these things. You know what I'm saying? And this person might go out and buy you more things like that too. Just very observant, looking around the room, looking around your environment. I see flowers and stuff like that. So there is the opportunity that this person does bring flowers to you. Just a really good person, you know, just somebody who's in tune to your energy. And I think that's the most important thing to understand and feel, because if you can feel like the two of you are in tune, you're bound together energetically. I think this to me feels very, very strong. Okay. So in their words, I feel you, this can be, the things that they say can be very trusted. Okay. Again, they're very aware. They're very aware of how they're feeling, which is really nice. Normally in the masculine energy, they don't understand their emotions, so they don't know how to express them. But this is an energy coming through that knows that they understand their emotions. They know what they want out of this connection too as well here, okay? They're not taking anything from their past and bringing it into the present moment here. Let's just be honest, okay? This for me is a very healthy person, emotionally, mentally, and physically as well, okay? They're they're a very well balanced individual. And it does tie back into their family was very nurturing to each other, especially from the mother and the grandmother. So the female energies with this person have made them a very nurturing individual, because they themselves were nurtured and they were taken care of very well as a child here, okay? I can actually see and feel that this is a person, now in their actions, okay? They would probably they're definitely hands down going to include you in family events, family functions, family picnics, things like this. If they're going out with their friends, they will definitely include you with this. This is how you're going to know for sure that this person is serious about you, because they want you around. They want you to spend time with them. They want to introduce you to mom and pops, okay? There are some best friends involved in this. They want to introduce you to the best friends. They keep sneaking that best friend thing in. I mean, so I'm just going to repeat myself. So I can guarantee you, if this person does make dates with you, and if they have to cancel for any reason, they will counter offer, which means basically, well, they'll tell you, if I can't, this happened in pile number one here, but pile number one is very irresponsible. Pile number two is very responsible. So hypothetically, if they are telling you that they can't make a date on this specific date, they'll say, I can't make it on this Friday, but let's hook up Saturday, okay? They're giving you the counter offer. They're counter offering a time. So basically they're setting a time and a new date with you, so that you don't feel like you're being blown off or ghosted or something like that here, because that, for in this person's energy, that's extremely important to them. They never want to make you feel like you're being played with, you're being led astray, you're being ghosted. You know, this is not a person that's interested in playing games, okay? And again, this is tying back into, you know, watching their father treat their mother very well, okay? Again, they keep tying me into the energy of the younger side of this man, okay? In a very collective, weird way. It just happens. Go with me, okay, guys? Just go with it. But this person's father, this person watched his father, you know, treat his mother well, and I think he has taken notes along the way, okay? So, what else am I feeling here? I think when you're not around, I think when you're not around this person, this person would probably say a lot of great things about you to their friends, and talking a lot about your physical beauty here, okay? I think that when they're hanging out with their friends, they would be like, oh man, she's so beautiful. Like, I'm so lucky, that kind of energy. Um, that's an energy that's coming through here for me. So I figured I'd just kind of repeat that and throw that in here. They do find you extremely attractive, and I think that it sends them over, puts them on a cloud nine, basically, even though we're on a cloud of eight, but a cloud nine, okay? But they're also very what's a nice way of saying this? But they're looking for somebody that can stand very independently here too. There's a lot of strong independence that comes through here for me. A woman that can think on her own, can stand on her own 2 feet, doesn't come across as clingy, needy, something like that here, okay? And the reason why I feel like this is because this is the masculine energy of this reading does not want to suppress you, does not want to stop you from growing, doesn't want to stop you from learning and learning new things about the world, just kind of taking the world by storm. Like, if you have goals and dreams and aspirations, this person doesn't want you to stop what you're doing just because you're in this really awesome connection with them. Okay, they will be on the sidelines cheering you on, but they are also encouraging you to stay independent. Okay, and just take life and go with it. Don't put your life on hold for this person. That's really important here. They don't want you putting your life on hold for them. Like, go and live, go and explore, go learn more things about life. If this means travel. This person will definitely be there to encourage you, okay? They want you to seek. They want you to fulfill your dreams. They don't want to hold you back from anything that's important in your life, That's why they're looking for somebody who can be independent and stuff like that here. But still, at the same time, being a woman that is very nurturing, somebody that they would want to have children with, okay? Stuff like this here, okay? So that's just kind of a side note besides their body language, their actions, their words. Their words are genuine and honest and sincere, and like I was saying, they say good things about you to their family and their friends in this energy too. There's never any negative feelings or negative words spoken about you, whether it's in front of you or when you're not around, okay? Which is very, very nice. Yeah, this is what they're drawing me back into here. This, like, take the actions to live your life. You want to live your life. Don't put your life on hold for this person. This person's not going anywhere anyways, okay? Let me see if I can hear anything else with this. I just don't see this as a person in their actions. I don't see this as a person that's going to hold you back from anything. You know, I'm kind of repeating myself, but that's because they're telling me this story again. But they're in their actions, basically, you won't see this person holding you back from your own life and doing the things that you love doing. You know, there's no jealousy with this. I guess that's the reason why they bring this back around. Um, they're talking about trust here, okay? So if if there are things that you want to do with your life, you don't have to worry about this person getting jealous and stopping you from doing things with yourself, okay? And if you're feeling like this person stands in your way, then you might want to think about things, you know? You need somebody that is going to be your cheerleader, be your source of support here, okay? But I don't get that feeling. I don't get that feeling here, okay? But I am going to go ahead and let you go. You let me know in the comments below how this is resonating with you. If it has in some way, please make sure to give the video a thumbs up. And I will see you in our next video. Love you guys. Bye. Alright, pile number 3. So I have more cards than I have room. And I apologize because I had to apologize for piles 1 and 2. So, my bad. But I figured, you know, we need to get this all out on the table. Literally. So, signs, he is serious about you in his body language, actions, words. Okay, for me, this feels pretty cool. Pile number 1 was a doozy. Let's just start off by saying that. But here we are, looking for body language, actions, signs with this person. I really get the feeling that this is a person that is what am I trying to say here? Like, if you guys go out on a date, this person wants more than just sex after the date here, okay? I see this person as somebody who, of course, wants to have a good time. They probably will pay for the date, but they're also coming from a place of pure attraction and pure love in a sense, okay? They're coming with their heart wide open, okay? So it's not the first thing on their mind when it comes to going out with people. They're in some ways looking for something that seems solid to them, something that's absolutely meaningful for them, okay? You know, their plans seem to feel like they're long-term plans, okay? And they want to move things along in this connection. It is very possible that they travel, they come to see you, they travel long distances to come see you, or they communicate with you long distance, perhaps, but they keep that communication going. Okay, so that's something that you want to be looking out for. In their actions, there's nothing that prevents them from either coming to you physically or reaching out to you and talking to you. Okay, there are no excuses. There's nothing that will stop them. There's nothing that will stop them, okay? So that's something in their actions. They won't come up with an excuse as to why they can't come see you, okay? If they are, you wanna pay attention to the stuff like that, okay? Let me see. I will make sure you guys get to see all these cards too here. Some more of the signs that you'll see that he is serious about you is in the communication, he comes from a place of vulnerability, okay? And this is pretty difficult for people. Coming from a place where they're unsure of how you might take information that they give to you, you know. It's just really coming and sharing how they feel and being fearful about it. But you'll know without a shadow of a doubt if this person comes to you and they open up your heart to you in their communication, you'll know that this person is serious. Otherwise, they will just keep their mouth shut. They won't share anything with you. They'll come around just to, you know, either entertain themselves or manipulate you in some kind of way here, or they keep in contact with you because they're bored, something like that here, okay? But you will know it in the way they speak to you, the words that they use. They probably will share their past with you, which is hard. It is extremely hard to open up to somebody and say, here's what I've been through, especially in the masculine energy. The masculine energy, guys are programmed, you know, really to never show that weak side of them. So that's very difficult. So when a man does that, you know that there's something special about this person, okay? You know that they're going to take things seriously here. The man holding the heart is a person that you know takes everything seriously, okay? Especially when it comes to like the family unit, okay? But if you're getting communication that seems heartfelt, that seems serious, that they're not, you know, coming like playing around with you or stuff like that, and you just feel like, gosh, they're opening up to me. I've never seen this side of them before. You can say to yourself that this is a person that is serious about you. And I really get the feeling it's because they truly want you to understand what they've been through, but what they don't want to go through again here, okay? And this can go vice versa, you know, something like that here, okay? But there is distance. There's a lot of distance here, especially in the religious factors card here. Gosh, you guys, I'm so sorry about my setup. One of these days I'll have 2-3 different cameras. So I'll just slide it up here, okay? Let's talk about this here. You're going to see it in this person's actions. Like I was saying before, this person and this energy, there's lots of differences, lots of obstacles, but this person will never make up excuses as to why this can't happen, okay? Even down to the little things like going on a date, okay? And this is coming through from piles 1 and 2. If a person makes plans with you and has to travel very, very far to get to you, or however, you know, they don't make up an excuse as to why they can't do it, okay? No obstacles. They'll always be there, you know? Whether this is for a party or whether it's just a date for you, something like that here. But you won't get excuses. And that's a really nice thing here, okay? This, for me, this unrequited love is really tying into this vulnerability. Really, what you want to be looking out for is for somebody who's definitely opening up and sharing things to you that they're not normally sharing with any other person. And that's really important, especially in a connection where somebody has had a lot of problems in their past year, okay? It is very possible that there was a third-party situation. So it makes them a little weary moving forward in their life, and that's very understandable here. Again, this is a person that is not going to take more. They're not going to take more they give more than they take. So they're giving more than they take, okay? So for me, that helps it keeps things in a balance here. They don't, they make sure that you're taken care of, even if they don't feel like they're being taken care of here, okay? Um, and maybe there are circumstances where you can't always give to this person, okay? But they're not going to come through, take everything away from you, take your money, your resources, sex is coming through. Look at all this fire too. You know, they're not going to take it all, is what I'm saying, and just go ghost on you here, okay? For me, this is a person that, even though they're passionate, even though they are confident, and they're fun, they're full of action, they also know when to slow that down, okay? They understand that sometimes a person can't give. I'm trying to censor myself here, because I do put this in the public, and YouTube has problems with certain words that come out of people's mouths, so I'm trying to be really careful. I hate having to do that. So anyways, they're just very mindful about what they take, okay? Let's just leave it there, all right? Read between the lines, okay? Just read between the lines. You'll know that he is serious about you when he tells you his plans for the future with you too, okay? And yes, all of this does take time. It takes patience. You know, you guys gotta get to know each other better. You have to understand where each one is coming from. Basically planting the seeds of intent, okay? There's a lot of healthy intent, okay? So that's what you want to make sure that this person is saying things to you in a serious kind of way. For me, this does feel serious, but they talk about the future with you, okay? And you guys talk about the plans. Well, how do we make this happen? Where do we live? Do we live together? Do we just live closer to each other? I mean, there's a lot of details that go into putting that plan together and then moving forward in that plan. So not only just having the plan, that there's actual movement, there's actual action that takes place that says, hey, I'm serious. When I said that, I'm serious about this. I'm moving in, or you're moving in, or something like that. But, you know, in like pile number one, this is actions definitely meeting this person's words. So, you know, with all of this fiery energy, they're going to use that to their benefit. They're serious as a heart attack when they tell you, you know, I want to make this happen. I want to make this happen, basically, you know. So really the biggest sign that you're looking for to know that he's serious about you is going to be, you know, after making that plan, the actions that he takes after those plans have been made, okay? And again, this person doesn't see any limitations to this connection, okay? Again, no excuses, no, oh, I can't make the date, we can't make this happen, excuse. Though that's something else you want to be looking out for, okay? So if this is a person that's giving you some excuses, that's a sign that they're definitely not into you, okay? So you really want to make sure that what this person is saying is definitely lining up to the actions. Kind of like power number one, I was saying, their actions are definitely speaking louder than their words, okay? So things have to line up here. They have to line up in order for this to like look serious, feel serious here. But for the majority of this energy, this is going to be This is going to be something that is a serious thing here, okay? The magician, we're talking about the perfect timing here, okay? The perfect timing for things to happen here, and I think this is more tying into them opening up to you too, okay? So for some of this energy, you might be seeing this person kind of choking back some of their words. They're kind of still holding back a little bit here. But I think with time, because we have to be a little patient with this person, even though they're very action-oriented, very passionate, like they're the ones who would move things forward, but we still need to be a little cautious, because they need a little bit more time sometimes to just kind of open up and really lay it out on the table here. So I don't want you to misinterpret the fact that they kind of hold back a little bit here as somebody who's not serious, okay? Again, it is very possible, you know, that they had some difficulties in their past relationship, which would be the only thing that really kind of slows things down just a little bit, because they're still a little worried about what happened in the past. But overall, in their body language, in their actions, you're gonna just know, you're gonna see it, you're gonna feel it, that they're sincere, they're serious about it here, okay? I think in some of the words that there's a sense of honesty that comes through with this too, okay? I think that when they tell you that they feel very attracted to you, I feel you can take that to the bank here, okay? If they tell you that I'm ready for the future, let's start making plans and movement towards the future, I think you can take that to the bank too. I just don't want you to mistake a little bit of hesitation that comes along in this energy for me, okay? I can't help but to notice it, so I just figured I'd share that. I don't want you to take it as like, oh, they're not serious here. But again, these are general energies, you guys. You have to definitely listen to yourself. You have to take some time out for yourself here too, and just really look at things, analyze things, be the observer of the situation, because these energies are so broad, okay? More detailed information, very specific information comes through in a personalized reading here. But if some of this is ringing true to you and it's hitting you in a way that's like, oh yeah, I've noticed that, or yes, this person does tell me they're ready to make plans for the future with me, stuff like that, then those are the things that you should be looking out for, okay, and listening to and paying attention to, only if it rings true to your heart, okay? Don't force things that come out of pick a card readings. Try not to force it. Don't ever force any of this to fit into your life. If it doesn't fit, okay, throw it out, okay? All right, so I'm going to go ahead and leave that there. You guys let me know in the comments below how you're feeling about this. Make sure to give the video a thumbs up, and please check out my gift shop. I'll see you guys next time. Love you bunches. Bye.